Between 2000 and 2008, the United States experienced an average of approximately 5 active shooter incidents every year. Since 2009, this annual average has roughly tripled. Earlier this month, Fort Hood suffered the second mass shooting that community has experienced in just 5 years. And in a separate incident over the weekend, a gunman opened fire at a Jewish community center just outside of Kansas City. The Justice Department has concluded that federal hate crimes charges are appropriate in this case, and in the months ahead, we will do everything in our power to ensure that justice is served for every victim. But each of these tragic events is a heartbreaking reminder that mass shootings are all too common, and they have become increasingly deadly. As a nation, we must confront this alarming rise and all of its underlying causes, honestly, factually, and without regard for political consequence. We must deal with these incidents whenever they happen, but just as importantly, we must prevent them whenever we can. Today's Department of Justice is committed to doing just that. We are more determined than ever to prevent mass shootings. The FBI's Behavioral Threat Assessment Center, which supports state, local, and campus safety stakeholders, has worked diligently to respond to a nearly 200% increase in requests for assistance in the last year, and to help detect and to mitigate potential active shooter situations. But we must also be prepared to respond quickly and effectively to active shooter incidents if and when they do occur. And in today's world, the first response must often be led not by SWAT teams or specialized police units, but by the very first patrol officers to arrive on the scene. And that's why all law enforcement officers must have the best equipment and the most up-to-date training to confront these situations, to stop active shooters in their tracks, to protect themselves, and to save innocent lives. Over the last decade, the Justice Department and the FBI have helped provide cutting-edge active shooter training to 50,000 frontline officers, more than 7,000 on-scene commanders, and over 3,000 local, state, and federal agency heads. This vital work must continue, but to provide training, we need adequate funding. Today, I am urging Congress to approve President Obama's request for $15 million for active shooter training and other officer safety initiatives. This critical funding would help the Justice Department ensure that America's police officers have the tools and the guidance that they need to effectively respond to active shooter incidents whenever and wherever they arise. Every day, America's federal, state, local, and tribal law enforcement officials perform their duties with integrity, with courage, and with extraordinary valor. In the face of this urgent and growing threat, when the lives of innocent people are at stake, those who stand on the front lines need our full and unwavering support. The safety of the American people demands it. And the men, women, and children whose lives are impacted by active shooters every year deserve nothing less.